for this.
No, you really don't. Okay.
I really do.
Do you? Do you?
Yes. I must understand, like, what is the source of this? From what dark abscess of the internet did this meme arise from?
Oh, trust me, I have even worse memes than this.
Whatever daddy
Uh-huh.
wants. Here, one second.
Whatever
This
daddy
one-
Yeah.
wants.
Okay, dude.
This
There are
one's a
so
lot.
much. There's so many more. You think that's the worst? You're wrong.
Yeah, that's
There
far
is no
worse.
look up this meme.
Dude, there's. I have seen.
There's so
Dude,
many
there is
cursed
heresy everywhere, bro. Also, hi chat. I'm gonna go plug the Minecraft server.
Oh,
I'm
you
in.
started streaming? Oh no.
Yeah.
Whatever daddy wants.
No.
See, the pro strategy is that a normal person would wait till actually you were gonna start playing D&D to start the stream.
Oh,
But
people
Jade,
come
just-
for
he
the
gets right
pre-stream
in there.
bullfrick that
He's
we
gonna
do.
start whenever he wants.
Whatever he wants.
Oh lord.
Oh, I accidentally muted the TV.
See,
Oh no.
In the case of the in the case of the tuba, Jay is daddy. He does what he wants.
What the frick? Don't ever say that again.
Now I am daddy.
Whatever daddy wants.
Chat, I'm surrounded by heretics.
My goodness. dude.
Help!
Okay, I have to send you.
help.
I don't know. Okay, you can't show this on the stream because it's like actually someone I know.
I didn't
But
plan on
there's
showing
a-
anything, bro. What the frick do you
There's
mean?
a meme I must show you.
Whatever daddy wants. There to hear it.
up.
It's just one of my coworkers with a lightsaber.
God dang it, why man biddies again? There's no thing! No reason!
What? Okay. You know, we're gonna try and keep going with a straight face.
Wait! I gotta post the meme in the memes channel. It's my friend. He's hilarious. One second, let me. I
do
gotta
it,
scroll
bro.
up.
I can't like delay starting this anymore. I'm gonna lose my like flippant mind.
Oh crap, I don't have my computer today.
It's fine, just as long as somebody streams Quest Portal for Musty, everything should be okay.
I don't have
Ay,
my...
ay, I'm gonna get dropped frame rates really quickly tonight.
Let the bunny go, lady. Yeah, let it go.
What?
And memes.
Oh, it just got into a talk. That's sad.
I'm gonna stop questioning everything tonight.
I'm gonna mute. I say a lot of weird stuff watching
You
TV.
don't have to mute.
One second.
Just like
Okay, here's. I found it.
Good lord. All right, Musty, send us the meme. I can't watch. I will watch that through my phone. So
My coworker, he's just funny. Goofy dude.
chat. Right, we're
Goofy
Silly
about to get this party started. I hope. Yeah, we're missing like 3 out of 7.
Is this gonna be a beach episode?
We had our beach episode. What do you mean?
What do
I
you
don't
think
know.
last session?
Okay. This will, like, we'll see what happens. Snake said he would be here at some point. Salem is not going to be here. And Barry has been banished to the Eternal Abyss. So,
He took too many
recap.
shrooms.
Recap. Last time, practically the beach episode. With added trauma, might I add. Essentially, the party ended up talking to a deity who is really not a nice guy. Snake.
Oh.
Thing. We'll go with thing. Yeah. He said things. People were not happy with the things that were said. So there's that. Then they woke up and proceeded to beach episode the rest of the session. Which none of us are actually going to complain about, because why would we complain about that?
Yeah, I mean,
Actually alive.
I barely remembered the fact that we talked to like a literal god, like in our dreams. I barely remember that. I was more focused on the fact that Arcturus got really, really high.
Okay, Chad, whatever, stream.
Also, just a heads up, I may be leaving early.
Okay. This could be a very short stream then. Whew. Anyway, we're gonna keep on keeping on. Cough, aggressive. Yeah. So what happened during the beach episode? Party arrived at the spirit village. Decided to take a dip in the hot springs. Oh boy, is that so much fun. It actually was. Anyway, don't mind my ceaseless ramblings. So, what happened? Most of them just hung out. Arcturus, despite being advised not to, decided to go grab the shrooms. Most unfortunately.
I thought it was pretty great.
Man was high for the rest of the session. There was a lot of swimming down and getting algae, a lot of eating of algae. Don't ask me why or how. Side note, the algae had a bunch of different effects. Ooh, fun. Yeah. So, note, Cerulean's sword was shattered because she decided to try and attack the deity they were talking to earlier. Oh boy. That's probably the best outcome, let's be honest. Outside of that, good stuff. The party was like, yeah, we're gonna do whatever. We're gonna beach episode it. Figure out that there are a bunch of different flavors of algae that have different effects. Cerulean went to a blacksmith to get her sword repaired. Aelit bought tree seeds. And yeah, and I think that was it. So, last we left off, the party was getting back together to go do something. What? Nobody really knows. And that is where we arrive at 55% of the party. We'll put it that way. Or, hold up. Do some math really quickly. 57% of the party. There we go. Yeah, so. Yeah, Abram, Cerulean, Uriel, Arcturus. Arcturus, you are no longer high.
Oh, I'm aware. Yeah, I got sober just enough to whoop everyone's butt at the pillow fight.
Yeah, there was that, wasn't there? Yeah, I forgot to add the tavern again. Sorry, I forgot to add the inn again. Oh well, we're gonna deal with that later. Yeah.
Plot twist, everyone else is high instead.
Everyone else was high.
Let's
Arcturus was
not
the only one who
go
saw the real
there.
truth.
Yeah.
Hey, it's good content.
Yeah. Here we go. So yeah. The next morning, the four of you wake up The three of your companions are still asleep. Kyrock is like crumpled in a corner of that the room he was sharing with all the other guys. Yurio, you and your child will just kind of be waking up at random. I forgot to do more tokens. I'm not a prepped DM, just for, like, the record. Yeah. Anyway. Aside from that, Cerulean, you would also wake up and yeah, Aelit would still be asleep. So yeah.
So we'll make her way to the main tavern. Just collect it, you know? She hungry.
Alright. You make your way down to the main floor at tavern. I'm just gonna switch back to the Spirit Village map because I don't have anything. Yeah, you do that, and you would see Niren, the little water spirit you met last time, kind of chilling behind the desk again. Just kind of, for lack of a better term, vibing.
Excuse me. Do you serve breakfast here, or will I have to go somewhere else?
Oh, that, yeah, we have food. It might be a little weird for you guys, but, yeah, we do. And he will kind of, disappear for a moment, back into who knows where. Nobody's quite really sure. And he, a few moments later, brings out a platter of fruit and some kind of bread. And he would just kind of, like, offer it out to Cerulean. Like, is this acceptable?
Yeah, salad works great. You should take the food and, I'm assuming the tavern has, like, some general lobby.
Yes, there is a general area.
If you would just go there and start eating. She's just chilling,
Alright.
contemplating murdering a demon. Well, not a demon, but an evil god. You know, just chilling.
Yeah. Let's bounce over to Arturus and Abram. The two of you have just woken up. And yeah, you guys are awake and ready to take on the world, I guess.
Say my first prayer. And then get out
First of
bed
7.
My first of 7 morning prayers. And then I head downstairs for the breakfast. After
I will
getting
follow him.
Alright.
Yes. Food.
Okay. So, you guys would head downstairs. You'd see Niren behind his desk. And over in the general area, you would see Cerulean. We will actually, I have a tavern scene. I don't know why I'm not using it.
Someone is out the front door.
Just bop our way over to this. Alright. We'll just use that, even though it's not an accurate depiction. So, yeah, what?
Ugh.
Alright. Yeah, you guys wake up, you're moving downstairs. Abram, you said you were going to get breakfast.
Yes.
So, would you go to Niran, or are you going to try and find something else?
Oh, Mirrod's the guy.
Niran, yeah. So, you walk over to him, he looks up, he's like, oh, hi!
Me too.
What can I get for you guys?
Pancakes, please. Your finest.
Oh, like he doesn't really have ears, but like his
Oh.
posture kind of, yeah, sorry, we don't really do that kind of food. We have any number of baked things. Surprisingly, not these things you call pancakes, though. Not sure why. And
Interesting.
fruit. There's also a little bit of some kind of meat. I'm not really sure what. I didn't bring it in. But there's also that.
Someone?
Wait a second. Abram. Wait, yes.
Yes.
So, what they're telling us is they have all the ingredients to make pancakes, but they can't make pancakes.
We don't keep
Very strange of them.
we don't keep poultry or dairy.
What? You don't need poultry to make pancakes.
We can use water instead of dairy.
Yeah, just use one. It's like you said you make baked goods. It's like a very thin bread cake.
Pancakes. What? Like, he turns to another like spirit, like kind of moving along. It's like, what is pancakes? What is pancakes? Like, they like start like
Sowing mass hysteria in the
like
in
they're
the
just
spirit
looking at
village.
it like he's like looking to this other smaller spirit, and she just shrugs at
wait a
him. She's
second.
like, I don't
Wait a
know, what do you
second.
mean?
Wait a
I'm
second.
gonna look at him.
Can I
I'm
roll?
gonna look.
Hear me out.
Oh, what?
Can I roll an insight check to see who in the whatever check? I don't care what it is.
Can I
Something
start
to see
making
who
pancakes?
in the staff would be most susceptible to don't challenge me to do stuff because I will do it.
Oh, so
I'll
so whoever's
try.
gonna like take
Someone-
the chaos at
like
your
someone
word.
I can goad into actually making pancakes.
Go ahead and make perception, I guess. Or insight. Let's go insight.
Can I
Insight.
just making pancakes?
Nice.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beach episode.
I'm gonna
episode
do it
2.
in DnD channel because quest portal isn't loading right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Dice
to Beach
rolls.
episode part 2. Swap out a few of my dice sets for my better ones.
$15.
15. Most of the spirits like that you would see are kind of like the basic kind of spirits. They're like the fuzz. They don't really seem to belong to any element. There are like a few shadow spirits and air spirits here or there. But generally speaking, you're pretty... Like, none of them seem... Yeah, there aren't many servers that are, like, people, spirits kind of running the area.
No, rock.
There also doesn't really seem to be anybody you can... Well, I mean, there doesn't really seem anybody who seems to be susceptible to, like, chaos. It's the best way I can phrase it.
I wasn't going for chaos. I was going for someone who would be
Gullible?
Like, you can, like,
is
make
is
them,
that what
like,
you're...
mad. You know?
Okay.
So, like, if you have a little sibling, you're like, oh yeah. So what you're saying is you can't make pancakes. That's what you're saying.
Dude's just gonna, like, look around for a minute. It's like, mm. And
Perhaps you're.
he's gonna, like, duck back into some kind of area. You're not sure where. It's too, like, the passageway is too small for you to follow him through. But a moment later, he returns, with, a plate, two plates, one with, assorted fruits, and the other with kind of assorted breads, some approaching like pastries, so like sweet bread or something with like, pieces of fruit interwoven with it, or like, you know, you get the general gist of what I'm putting down. Maybe some like preservatives, or a version of preservatives. Generally, oh yeah, and I would also note there is something that appears to be like jerky or bacon, except not made of pig.
Oh.
Made of the blood of their enemies. Top 10 fact: you didn't know about the spirits of civilization.
Top 10 facts you didn't know about these spirits. Not clickbait.
Not clickbait.
Not clickbait. But yeah, he would
Cops
kind of,
were called.
he would hand these to platters, plates, whatever you want to, whatever term you want to use, to you guys. Kind of give this like little awkward smile, and kind of like give another like little smile before like ducking off into some kind of side room.
Interesting. I mean, food is food, and Arcturus is gonna grab it and eat.
Alright.
I will devour. I will consume.
Yes. Devour.
Yes. I will say my second prayer and then I will begin to eat.
Yeah.
I will feed the child.
Yurio, you and Cora come down. A few moments later, to which Niran passes you guys a plate. And yeah, you're all seated around your around a table, as one would hope. And you're working your way through your food. I can't really... Something of note, I can't really push any farther than here, without your... Yeah, whatever.
Boom.
So yeah, you would, upon entering the room, you would see pretty much everybody eating. Abram seems to be just, like, straight out wolfing whatever he's been given down. Like, you're fairly certain he unhinged his jaw at some point.
Food. Alright. What is on our list of to-dos for today? That is what Abram is going to say to the party. Or sliding another cake into his mouth.
Pastry of some kind.
Weren't
weren't we coming here for a, oh shoot, a tree? To cure that child, you know?
Oh, yes. Shall we search?
I think we should probably ask around. I mean,
Yeah,
what did you
smart.
say, Zeph? You were very quiet.
I think we said the same thing. We should probably ask around.
Alright, who wants to ask who? We got like the bartender, we got other people around the tavern, I'm sure. I would like to see who else is around the tavern.
Okay. Perception check, please.
Right. Whoa.
I got a 15.
15.
I screwed up, dang it. Okay. Let me attempt again.
What's happening?
Party is looking for people to talk to about finding a healer of some. Oh,
shall I percept?
21. I can see.
dang, dude. Also, hello, nameless viewer. I see.
Can I percept?
Yes, you can percept if you want.
Let's go.
Hold on, what are we adding to it? Sorry, I'm still
It's perception, so whatever your perception bonus is.
perception. Oh.
Okay.
25.
$16.
Alright. Alright, so you guys, you look around. Okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Sorry, parent. Anyway, so, Abram, you got 21.
Yes.
And, then there was a 16. Awesome. Okay.
And I got 25.
Shh. Dear Lord. Okay. Wow. What was that? So, yeah, okay, Abram and, Arturus, like, you would notice, like, there are a few spirits here or there. Sorry, one second. Just kind of lounging about. You, of course, have Niran. There is the small air spirit he was talking to. Earlier. And
Okay.
What appears to be a male death spirit. Which is easily discernible by the fact that they're kind of like this weird skull thing over the top of their head. Whether it's biological or they're wearing like the skull of some creature, you're not really sure.
Cubone.
It's more of a canine skull, but okay. So you guys have options. There are also any number of spirits out in the village. So for Cerulean, you would know you could talk to the plant shopkeeper or the blacksmith as well.
Whether it's biological or they're wearing like.
Who has the stream? Who is? I hear the stream echoing. Anyway, yeah. So yeah.
Well,
guys have
who wants to ask who?
Cerulean's probably gonna go to the plant shop.
Okay. You may do that. Anybody else?
I will talk to the bartender, Miriam.
Nirin? N-I-R-I-N,
Nirin.
just for spelling's sake. Okay. That leaves, Yurio and... Arturus.
I don't really care who I go to. I'll just go to someone random.
I will also go to someone random.
Guys.
I'll go to the bartender.
Abram's already going to the bartender, so like I guess you could stick
Go
with
with
Abram.
him. I'll go with him.
All right. Arturus, you have the option of the death spirit. There is a wind spirit, and a few other things.
Give me the death spirit. Why not?
All right. So we'll start with Abram and Yurio, because it will take a little bit of time to get to these other things. You guys walk back up to Nirin, and he looks up at you. It's like, oh, hi. Do you need something?
Information on a tree.
A tree?
A mystical healing tree. In this moment, Abram realizes he doesn't really know what he's talking about.
Hold on.
But he continues to stand strong and ask as though he knows what he's talking about. Do you have anything on a tree?
Sorry, parent. Yeah. You're gonna look at you guys like, well, we have a healer who lives like under a tree.
Perfect.
There's also the
Well-
spirit tree at the center of the village, but
That is also worth looking into. Thank you.
Do you mind if I ask why? It doesn't seem like any of you are injured.
Our friend is. Right? And then he looks at Uriel.
Yes.
Whispers, like, right? Yes. Our friend is injured.
Okay. Yeah. You should be able to find our resident healer. In a gnarled tree. Kind of towards the tree at the center of the village. But who knows?
Thank you.
Yeah. And he would kind of like nod. It's like, yeah, no worries.
Have a good day, small creature named Miriam. Mirren?
Yeah. Nirin. Near in. Anyway.
Wait,
Mirrorin.
I have one last question.
Yes?
It's apple juice.
He just like passes and he like gives you an incredulous look before like just setting this big tankard of apple juice just like on the desk.
It's for the child.
Pulls out a smaller tankard.
Oh, I thought he was gonna give me a straw for the big.
Is this acceptable?
Perfect.
Like, and like adds a little leaf garnish on the side, just like.
Okay, now we can go.
Have a good day. You have single-handedly given this poor water spirit more anxiety in the past 24 hours of his life than he has ever experienced before.
I'm sorry.
Alright. Let's move on to Avo. You were going over to the Death Spirit?
Correct.
You would see, this male Death Spirit kind of, leaning against a corner, or like a wall, kind of, kind of rolling something between his, the digits of his paw. And, as you would approach, you would see, his eyes kind of, like, flick up to you, and then, back down to whatever he was doing.
Hello, spirit friend. I was just wondering, gonna start asking around, but I was just wondering if you had any information about a magical healing tree, or any way that stuff could be healed.
Go to a healer. Don't you have
You know,
those in your world?
I'm looking for something a little bit different.
You'd see, like, an eyebrow raise. Different how?
More potent, of a different nature. And we heard rumors that the spirits had something like that.
Oh. Okay. I think I get the point. Well, I'm not any expert, but there's a healer who lives under, or in, I should say, a more gnarled tree next to the large one at the center of the village. Next to the large one at the center of the village. He could probably tell you something.
Oh, okay. That sounds reasonable. A good thing to investigate. Do you happen to have any other information, like various fauna that grows around here that has healing properties?
I mean, any number of things, but nothing special. I mean, sure, it's different than what you large folk have, but nothing out of the ordinary. At least, not unless you want to brave the tree itself.
Ah, that sounds very interesting. What do you mean by brave the tree?
Well, the legends say that, at the top of the spirit tree, there's a garden of sorts that holds herbs. We'll put it that way. That can cure illness almost miraculously, the legends say, but do I believe it? No.
That sounds also worth looking into. Thank you. This conversation has been very insightful, and I've learned a few things. I will be on my way now. Take care, spirit friend.
You too. And he's gonna, like, shake his head. Like, as you walk away, you just shake his head for a moment. Then mutter something under his breath.
You
before
dare
going-
shake your head at me?
Before kind of just rolling the coin, or not coin, whatever it is, back through his fingers.
Perception
Pause.
roll. Find out what he said.
Digit.
Does his hiding beat my passive perception? That's the real question.
You,
Oh, no.
you're not gonna hear.
Aww. Aww. Can I roll to hear?
Sure.
Nuts.
Be a perception roll.
It's only 11.
Yeah, you don't get anything. Just sounds like somebody mumbling under their breath.
Very well. I'm going to go report back to
Everybody
the
else.
other two hooligans.
Oh, jeez. Anyway, yeah. So, we're gonna move on to Cerulean. Cerulean, you were out in the village. Why did you roll perception? Oh, let you hear? Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Alright. You hear him, mumble. You hear from somewhere across the room you hear, a death spirit mumble something about, to either the extent of crap, what was it? I can't think right now. Yeah, pretty much something to the extent of, like, if you want to brave the tree, it's your funeral. But it was very hard to hear. Anyway, Cerulean, you were out into the village. And you were going to go find the shopkeep.
Yeah, the plant shop. Yeah. The shop, that's the one Cerulean and Ayla went to last session, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Upon arriving, Cerulean's like, hey there, we were in here yesterday.
You guys. What can I do for you? And you'd see, that same deep gray spirit pop up with the mask over the top half of his face.
I was actually hoping to ask for some information, if you could help with that. You see, me and my party, we're looking for a sacred tree that supposedly can cure any illness.
Sacred, like, you can see, like, you can see the gears turning in his head for a moment. It's like, oh, you're chasing that tail. Man.
What do you mean, Mike?
Well, I mean, our healer could tell you more, but there's a, yeah, the spirit tree, right? That big glowing tree in the center of our village with the glowing leaves and everything. Yeah,
I believe so.
It has an interior that houses, for lack of a better word, a trial. And apparently,
Kind of problem.
if you can, well, if you can make it to the top of the tree, then you can collect some kind of fruit or flower. Nobody's really sure what. Well, mostly because nobody's ever made it up. But, yeah, and if you can collect it, then you can make some kind of healing, of whatever you really need, honestly. Poultice, potion, whatever. Just as long as you use it before it leaves the forest.
See. Alright. Thank you for everything. Should spirits use currency?
Not really. They do take some, but that's for when they need to, trade with travelers. But other than that, they, like, don't really, like, they kind of barter and other things. Just like, okay, so you have this, I need it, I will trade you for something that I have that you need.
Good.
But
She
they
would
do
then,
take currency.
She would leave like a gold piece as like a thank you.
And he would take it and kind of put it back in that pot jar thing that he keeps. He's like, good luck if you're gonna try and brave it. A lot have tried. Almost no one has succeeded. So.
Well, we have some interesting fellows in my party. I think we can just fine. And with that, should go back to the others.
And he would nod. Take care. And so is any? I assume are you? I guess I should ask: are you going to go visit anybody else in the village, or are you?
She's gonna go back to the others because she knows that her sword isn't gonna be fixed yet.
Yeah. All right. So party, you all reconvene in the tavern, for lack of a better term. In tavern. Something.
Cerulean would go to the others and
Yeah.
tell about how she found, like she would learn that it's it's a trial. You have to go up and supposedly there's a fruit or a flower of some sort, and that's what has the healing properties.
Yeah, I heard something similar. Not quite the same. Something about a garden being at the time.
I heard something about like a healer.
Yeah, I did hear about that too. Do you think we should visit
Yes,
him first, or just go straight for the tree?
I do not believe it would hurt to visit them.
No, I was thinking the same thing. It would probably be better if we first talked to him and got more information before we just jumped into things.
So, I assume you guys are gonna go visit the healer.
That is correct.
So, I'm gonna transfer this. I could not find a map for the interior, so this is what you get. Did not change grid size on this. Hold up. There we go. Alright. So you guys would kind of work your way to this area, doing kind of your, it's, and you would also notice something along the way. It seems like life here is very peaceful. There isn't really much that goes on. the spirits themselves, as a race, seem to be these very playful creatures, as well as like these contact-oriented creatures. So it's not uncommon to see them like in some kind of physical contact, like even if it's not like anyone they're expressly close to. So just that little tidbit. Eventually you guys would find the tree that the gnarled tree that was spoken about. And there is a door at the base of said tree.
Open. I'm gonna attempt to find like a knob, like a turning piece.
Yeah.
You would notice a strange little system of like interlocking pieces keeping the door shut.
Who here is smart?
I don't know.
What do you mean by
I
that?
think it doesn't matter. We can just work together, and it'll be more efficient.
And what levels do you mean smart?
Yeah, because there are different intelligences.
I just mean who can do this. I'm just gonna point to the weird complex lock system of the door.
I can try.
So can I.
I'm gonna gesture to my hammer and I'm gonna be like, "There's always a plan B."
What
Let's hold
check
off on
do
that
we
for
have
now.
to make?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. Side note, I will also note Evo and Kiva are tagging along.
Jay, what check can we do?
I would need an intelligence check.
Ooh.
Nice.
I forgot how smart
I have
Abram is.
-1 in intelligence. I
I have
will
a
roll it
plus
anyway.
8 to intelligence.
Want this dice roll right here.
I got
I got 11.
what?
Oh,
I got a 10.
I got a 19.
Wow,
I got a
19?
plus 2.
19.
Dang.
Hold on. I need to redeem myself. This one won't count. This is just me trying to read. A 26. Are you? Ah!
Alright, Musty, what did you get?
I got a 13.
Okay. Alright, Cerulean, you're the first to figure out the lock. Kind of, you slide some of the pieces around back and forth, and eventually it forms a strange, feather-like symbol before the door, unlocks. Who's stepping inside first?
I feel like Cerulean would, since she's the one who just opened it.
Cerulean, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Let's go.
Of course you do. Luckily, I am very good at those. 50, 20...
Let me walk in too.
I did a 12. That is, with a plus 8, that's a 12.
Okay, 1 second, I need to see what that is. You dodge! Arturus, I now need a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage.
At disadvantage?
Yep.
How could you?
Hey, easily.
Let's see. I think. What is my second one? Come on.
Not you, Abram. You don't need a dex check, dude.
Okay, 11.
Oh, okay.
11. You are like, it's, you don't really see what happens, but you are cracked in the face with some kind of wooden stick. I need you to
so I
take
take it-
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
So I take it the
Really
cutoff was
barely.
11.
You needed
You
to
needed
make
a 12 or higher.
Yeah, you need the cutoff was 11.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
that
needed
makes
to make
sense.
12.
I did roll a 2.
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
yep. And
In blind fury, he swings back with. No, I'm kidding.
yeah, and
Murders whatever poor person inside.
you guys would hear some kind of noise as whatever it was bounces away from the wall next to the door, and kind of flips back to land kind of in the center of the room, a staff of gnarled wood in its hand,
Wait a second.
with 2 small gourds hanging from said stick. And looking down, you guys would see another spirit, this time with this deep brown fur that, as well as 2 wings spanning from their back and a set of elk horns protruding from their head. You ever heard of knocking?
I mean,
Apologies.
yeah, but I feel like if our friend knocked him, everything might break. And he points to Abram.
Abram's gonna hold out his hammer.
You're gonna break down my door?
No. Just knock it firmly.
Huh.
Of course, this door wouldn't go down in one hit. Gesturing to the door.
I'll take your word for it. Anyway, can I help you? Or are you just here to cause trouble? Because I'm the local attraction.
Wait,
Oh,
you saying that
yes,
you're
you can
the
help
leader?
us. We were looking for a little bit more information about the wondrous tree, and like all the myths about it in the center of
And,
your village.
Cerulean, you said something about, like, you're the healer, right?
Yeah.
He's gonna look towards you. He's like, well, who else would be living on their own in a gnarled tree? Under a gnarled tree. And you
I
can
guess
see
you have a point.
his eyes are this vibrant green, and he's wearing a small necklace thing with some kind of talisman. So you guys
Anyways,
hear about the legend?
precisely.
Like, he stares
Yes,
at you guys from what is like, well, can't help you. I got things to do. So, I don't know what kind of legend you're following or what you've come here for, but whatever you're looking for, it isn't here. Now, shoo, get out of my house. And
Sorry,
for anyone who
keep
doesn't
yourself.
move, he would kind of advance on them and start bonking them with, like, in the shins with his stick.
Can I grab the stick?
Make a dex check.
Hold on. I gotta check what my dex is. Saving or ability?
Ability check, please.
Come on, Discord, work with me.
Oh.
22.
You somehow, by some means, manage to grab the stick. And are you trying to take it from him, or are you trying to hold it in place?
I'm trying to hold it in place and stop him. Listen, we didn't come all this way for nothing. You're helping my kid, sir.
Kid?
Yes,
What?
kid.
They'd, like, look around, see Cora, and then, like... Okay, there's a kid. That doesn't mean I can help you.
Maybe you can't, but at the top of the tree you can't.
Yes.
Whoever said there was anything at the top of the tree?
A lot of people.
And they said it was a legend. You're chasing a myth.
All legends are based off of a truth.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How distorted that truth is depends on how far away the legend was, but... We figured since you were the most competent healer that surely you would have some knowledge. But it appears that you seem to be quite as, just as unknowledgeable as the rest of the village.
Insight check, please.
Insight. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, crit fail.
For all you know, he's telling the truth.
I'm sure it's just gonna sigh. It's like, okay.
Oh, you're going for intimidation? You're going for intimidation, that's it? Okay. Go ahead
I'm
and
never gonna get anything. This
make-
guy's pretty honest.
make an intimidation check, please. $24. How are you going to intimidate him?
I don't know. I didn't think this far ahead.
Mama
I thought I was gonna fail.
Question mark? Mama bear? Question mark?
Yes, Mama Bear.
You, like, you're gonna say something, do something, like, I get, like, what you're going for, but...
Yurio uses Mama Bear.
It was super effective.
What are you doing? I need to know what you're doing. Like...
Trying to, like...
Okay,
trying
just
to
saying
get-
Mama Bear is not,
He
like...
wants you to, he wants you to
Jay,
stand
I'm
in
trying to
character and just yell at
explain.
him.
Sorry.
I want to figure out if there's some sort of way to try and help Cora.
Alright.
Like, anything at all besides a dumb myth.
You kind of step back and like, okay, jeez, Louise, no need to get snarky with me. Wow. You are just as bad as female spirits and their newborn kids. Dear Lord. Okay. Can you at least tell me what's wrong with the kid? Like, give me that much?
I forgot my own disability. deaf, right?
I think you said deaf.
It's not mute.
Okay, so it was
Wait,
deaf.
you're Yurio, right?
Yeah. Yurio's
Yurio
blind,
is
Cora is
blind.
deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was like, hold on, I forgot my own disability. Give me a second.
Just in real time. Wait. I can't see anything. Am I blind or deaf?
Both.
Just Yurio doubting if she can see.
Okay, so your kid is okay. Fine. I will see what I can do for the kid, even if it means just to get you guys off my doorstep. Because, dear Lord, like, do you know, like, what it's like? You're having a good morning, relaxing for once in your life, and suddenly your door is being opened by somebody from the outside. And he's gonna throw his hands up. It's like, all right, set the kid over on that ledge there. And he'd point to a ledge. You would also note that the inside of his little home is very dim, only lit by like a few little firefly lamps.
Okay. I'm taking his stick though, because I don't want to get bonked anymore.
You try and take his stick, he holds it away from you.
I should have taken it while I could have.
My stick.
It's gonna be my stick, sir.
Try and take it again and I will bonk you.
That's a threat. I'm calling the police.
Oh, are we playing bonk? Abram's gonna pull out his hammer.
No!
You bonk me and I'll bonk you. Let's take turns. Come on. Just
That
gonna
is
jump like a little
enchanted.
kid, kinda.
I don't want to die. So no. What, you're like twice
Aw.
my size. You're gonna paste me on a wall.
I'll go easy.
Can we
He's
all
just
please
like,
calm down?
he's got that face of, excuse me? Like, listen, if you want my help, go set the kid on the ledge so that I can take a look at him. Ay, ay,
Where's
ay,
the kid at?
ay, you guys make my head spin. Ugh.
Where's the kid
Whatever,
at?
they're always like, oh yeah, go talk to the, like, and, Yurio, are you going to set Cora down on the thing? On the ledge?
Yurio, shall we
Yeah.
get your kid?
Alright. So you set it, Cora down on the ledge. She looks a bit confused for a moment. Before kind of understanding. You will note that everything in here is padded with some kind of moss or mesh of plants. So generally it would be pretty comfortable. Other than the fact that most of you are having to like... Actually, no, you're actually fairly... It's surprisingly large. So like, Abram might have to hunch a little bit, but the rest of you are pretty comfortable.
Ah,
And as, like, he goes over to examine Cora, he just says, like, yeah, go to, you always say, go talk to the village freak show, go talk to the healer, yada, yada, yada. Don't tell these people, like, he just trails off ranting, as he kind of examines Cora. And at some point he would look back and be like, so, am I allowed to know the names of the 4 people who just barged into my home at an unheavenly time in the morning? Or is common courtesy not a thing where you're from?
I'm so sorry about that. My name is Cerulean.
Looks back, like, oh, okay. Cerulean. And I assume you're from one of the lands across the sea?
You'd be correct. I am a member of the Cloud Clan.
Oh, okay. That suddenly explains a lot more.
I'm going to apologize now for my actions.
Eh.
Wait, what do you mean by that explains a lot more? What exactly does it explain?
Your scent, your clothing, some of your general behaviors, the way your ears twitch, the fact that you're carrying multiple weapons and you're in tune with the cloud spirits.
I see. I guess that does make sense.
Mm-hmm. And then he would look over to you and he goes like, don't bother apologizing. And, you two. The guys. Who are you?
I am Abram.
You're a royal, aren't you?
No,
Uh,
totally not.
keep lying to yourself. And everybody else.
I'm totally not a royal.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I'm actually proficient in persuasion, by the way, so...
I mean, if you want to try to convince him, like, it's fine, you can try, like...
Yes, I am a totally normal person.
Go ahead. Make a persuasion check.
It's happening. 1 second. Why? Why do you do this to me? $21.
21. He just looks at you. Uh-huh. Keep talking. Uh-huh. Sure. We'll go with that. Ugh. Anyway, and you? The one who I unceremoniously bonked with my stick?
Alo's not currently here.
Oh, what?
He's getting food.
Of course he is. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, common courtesy gone. Alright. And he'd, like, jump down from the little ledge. He's like, well... So, I guess I should ask. Has your kid always been deaf? Or was that a development over time? And he'd be looking to Uriel.
Sorry, what did you say? My nephew was just bothering me.
Okay, the healer, you guys didn't, ask his name yet, asked you if Cora was always deaf, or if this was something that had developed.
She wasn't for like the first year of her life, but then it slowly just faded away.
Uh-huh, okay. That would explain that. So, lucky for you, or perhaps unlucky, it really just kinda depends. Because, like, I can't do anything. At least, yeah, there's nothing I can do. I'm sure there's something out there that can fix it. But, nothing I can do. You may make an insight check if you want. Hello?
Sorry, he was crying really, really badly.
You can make an insight check if you wish to.
Yeah, one.
Wait, what? 1 second, or like?
I'm checking to see what I have on insight. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So many numbers. Oh, I have a +7.
+7. Yeah, go ahead.
25.
25. You can tell he's
Yeah.
not telling the whole truth. He knows something.
Alright, spit it out, bud. I will use intimidation again if I have to.
And you people are persistent. Has anybody ever told you that?
Yes, my fiance has.
Fiance. Ooh, wedlock. Oh. Yikes.
Stop getting sidetracked. Get to the points.
Get to the point. Get to the point! You see him, like, plant his staff in the ground and scurry up it, so he's, like, looking down at your, like, what do you want me to do, huh?
I don't know. Tell me the full truth. What are you hiding?
Ugh. Fine. Fine. You know, I was hoping to prevent this entire sequence of events from happening again, but the big folk don't understand. So, and he would like jump down from his staff and kind of walk around the room, like take like a loop around the room, muttering to himself, like, yeah, always gotta send it to me. They're always looking for something that can help. See, like his paws go to like an air quote. Help them. Why? Because they're a bunch of greedy fools. Anyway, and like he moves to under what seems to be a slate of rock covered in moss that's kind of has a nest on it. He kind of like go under that, disappear for a moment before he returns, pulling out an old dusty tome and slamming it down on the little table, made of rock. You guys are standing around. It's like, all right, you got me. There is something at the top of the tree, but yeah. So what? There is. And he like flip open the tome. All the magic mumbo jumbo. Yeah. At the top of the tree, there is indeed both flowers and fruit that grow there that can be turned into a medicine that can heal things that almost 99% of other things can't heal. At the top of the tree. You got me.
Okay, we're going to the tree. Bye.
Okay, so you guys are idiots. Have fun dying. He'd close his book and shove it back under his bed. Alright. Well, you apparently got what you wanted out of me, so, yeah, good luck. Even getting there. Anyway, yeah. And before you guys, if you do turn to go, like, any other medical stuff with any of you I should know about? So that I don't have you guys kicking my door in randomly? Anybody else screwed up that I need to take a look at? Did Yurio say her?
I was saying that in a joking way, but there is a lot wrong with her.
And are you guys walking out? Or are any of you going to stay and talk a little more?
Let's really walk out.
Walking out.
Alright, bye! And as you guys would walk out, taking Cora with you, he would shut the door and re-scramble whatever it is that is keeping it locked. On the way out, one of you, Cerulean, you would have noticed that he had a small notebook that he was writing in.
Should point it out to Dario, be like, well, I don't think we should go back in there yet. We should probably go see what he was writing down sometime.
Yurio, did you catch that? Or Zeph said something?
Cerulean points out how the healer was writing down in a notebook, and she's like, I don't believe now is the time, but we should probably check that notebook out when we get a chance.
Should I use my sneak 1000?
I would suggest not for the moment.
Aww.
Well, we should be getting ready to ascend the tree, should we not?
But I have plus 13 to stealth.
Did Abram come with us?
Yes. Yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay.
Alright.
I
So,
did.
Alright.
Um,
We should be getting ready for the tree.
alright. What would you guys be doing? Are you going to go see if you can purchase some supplies? Are you going to head straight there? What are you gonna do?
Cerulean's gonna go the blacksmith again and see if they can't fix her sword immediately. If she can buy it like a temporary one.
Alright. You would head over to the blacksmith shop. And, I just switched the map again. You guys have not asked any of the names, and I actually prepped out names this session. It's kind of funny, actually.
We don't have time for names.
Tries to look
Names
down
are
on Uriel. Why does he sound higher up? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Normally
Anyway.
we're kicking butt and taking names, but today we only have time to kick butt.
Yep.
We got time to kick, but we don't got time for the names. You would go back to the blacksmith shop and you would see the large earth spirit kind of standing up front. It's like, oh, you're back. And
Hello there.
yeah.
I figure you don't have my sword completely fixed yet, but I was wondering if you had another sword I could purchase for the time being.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, she would, take out a bundle wrapped in cloth before handing it to Cerulean.
What is this?
She merely smiles and just kind of motions for you to unwrap it.
You take the sword and unwrap it and look at what it was.
It is your sword.
Oh. You guys certainly were fast.
I've been bored for who knows how long, and well, with the help of my mate, we can usually get things done pretty fast. I'll admit it was a bit of a challenge, but well, it's a fine sword.
Thank you. It's made from my homeland.
Your father's, I assume?
Modeled after. In my family tradition, that while we get our own swords, they adopt the name of our predecessors and are made anew.
Oh. That's a very interesting tradition. But yeah, it should be good as new.
All right. Thank you.
Come back anytime. And
I will.
yeah, the Earth Spirit would kind of nod to you and move back into her home. Abram, side note, like, you're not sure any other kind of spirits could stand up to you, but these Earth Spirits, man, they bulky.
Bulky?
Yeah, on all fours, they're like waist height.
Oh, they bulky.
Yeah.
Are they hammer bulky? I'm just kidding. I'm not testing that. They bulky.
They bulky.
Abram senses. This is the first animal that spirit that Abram looks at, and doesn't just think they're harmless, cute little things. It's the first one where he looks at him. He's like, powerful.
Yep. So,
Yep.
I assume you guys are gonna go to the tree.
Well, yeah.
All right. You guys head your way to the base of the spirit tree, which is this large tree with these strange glowing leaves that seem to flow in this unnatural kind of very fluid emotion. And yeah, you guys look around. There doesn't appear to be any entrance along the trunk.
Can I tell if there's any sort of a magical entrance?
Arcana check, please.
What do I have to do? That's +3. It is a 17.
You can see there's a lot of magic flowing through the trunk of this giant tree. And you would also notice something that appears to be like the magic flows through almost all the roots and everything. And there's one place where through the magic there seems to be this feather-like shape carved out of it.
So really would walk over to it.
You walk over to it, and you can put your hand on it if you wish. It is whatever.
Really what?
So, touching the trunk of the tree, you can feel that it is almost as if there is a piece missing from the bark, though the area around this piece is not filled in, nor has it died.
I look around to see if anything I could tell would be the missing piece.
Perception check, please.
That is a 22.
You would see nothing, surprisingly. Like, by all accounts, there should be something to open this entrance, There's nothing there.
Look the others, see if they have any ideas.
If I have to spell out the answer to this, I'm gonna be... I'm gonna lose my mind.
Like, what
Climb
kind of
the
shape?
tree!
What kind of shape is it?
It's a feather shape that seems to have been carved out of the trunk.
Did you see my 25 to perception roll?
Yeah, there's still nothing there.
Dang it.
You can't see what's not there.
Huh.
Even with blind sight.
What do you mean by
Isn't
that?
that a similar shape to the door on that
Kinda-
dude's house?
Did you guys hear what Avo said?
Yeah, if someone said the door on the dude.
Man, it'd be funny if it opened the same way that the dude's door opened.
Looking around, you would see no lock puzzle.
I wonder if him and the door are connected somehow.
Climb the tree. Climb the tree. Climb the tree.
Well, maybe we should go back and ask.
Perhaps.
I'm leaving this on you guys. It's your guys'
Uh,
choice.
Well, I mean,
Back to the
Oh, back
healer.
out. yeah, I think so.
You guys would... I guess you assume you trail your way back. And as you guys walk along, you would hear a dark chuckle come from one of the trees near along the roadside.
Did any of you other guys hear that?
I heard it, but what's it then?
Question, does this dark chuckle sound familiar?
Yes, it sounds familiar to the voice of the death spirit that you were talking to earlier.
He's going to turn around and he's going to say hello.
Looking up, you would see the death spirit resting in kind of the branches, kind of with a laid-back posture and expression. You guys really...
You know something, don't you?
Oh, I know something? Of course I know something.
Mind enlightening us? Be quite helpful.
I don't see why I should.
Goodwill? Common decency.
You speak about common decency. Wow. Can't say I'm impressed. I saw the whole thing, you know. Didn't even knock on his
What
door.
whole thing? I mean, to be fair, he hit me and I didn't.
Well, you did intrude on his home without announcing yourself, without knocking, without asking if you could come in. So he pretty much had every right to.
True.
But, you guys are trying to get up the tree.
Yeah, that about sums it up.
Well, I assume you can figure it out that you're not going to be able to get in without the key. So.
Yeah, we just need to figure out how you get in.
There's a key.
Uh-huh. Yeah. We need to figure out how to get it.
I guess I'll be watching the entire time then. It's going to be quite amusing. Yeah.
Cool. Have fun with that. Hope you enjoy yourself.
I guess I should be wishing you
It's a
guys
weird
good
thing
luck.
to enjoy watching people struggle. I can't blame your interest, though.
Hey, you're the first of the big folk that's come in for a few weeks. Aside from, oh, who are they? Kin and Kit? Yeah, those two. I remember. Yeah, they tried to go up. They got inside, but never actually made it to the top.
For a second.
Unfortunate.
That's a possibility, but any worthwhile thing has risks.
Risk, reward. The big folk are always so
Our
strange.
party has just happened to judge that the reward outweighs the risk.
Well, if it's well, I can't say
After all,
your
who wouldn't want to
motives.
help a child?
Who wouldn't
Looks
help a child?
intently at the shadow, at the death spirit.
Well, I mean, it's kind of everybody's duty to help a child, but well, let's just say those
Yeah.
two, their reason for going was a motivation a lot stronger than yours. And well, they left empty-handed, so
That sounds like a them problem.
maybe. Just giving you a heads up.
Thank you. Anyways, we will be on our way to figure this out.
Have fun.
Thank you.
He's gonna look to the rest of the group and just kind of laugh before climbing his way back up the tree and disappearing into the foliage above.
Not Arturus throwing the most respectful jabs at this guy.
So yeah.
Anyways.
I-
Okay. We should rack our brains, I suppose. It's feather shaped. Do you know of any? Have any of you seen or heard of anything of like big that's feather shaped? I assume that is it big? In my mind, I
it's
imagine
like
big.
maybe size of like your palm or something.
Okay, it's not as big as I was thinking. I was thinking it was like the size of like 3 people. Nope, that
Nope,
is
it's-
wrong.
It's a key.
Understood. Have any of you seen anything? Any tavern, any building that has a similar logo?
The healer's place did. So I figured we stop back there.
Sure. I think we should go to the most connected places, and that would be the logical place to go. Okay. I suppose let us be off.
Guys.
Chris is going to begin making his way to the healers.
Alright. You guys arrive at the healer's den once again.
Okay, guys, challenge run. How many times can we make Jay go back and forth between these two screens in one camp session?
Probably a lot.
Cerulean would this time knock on the door.
You would see a piece slide back and an emerald green eye peek out at you before it's like, nope. Sorry.
Hey, we
Can't
knocked this
help
time.
you.
I'm sorry, but
Okay.
you really need your help.
Abram, it's your turn to knock.
Abram, no. Let's.
All right, let's go. Can I roll a strength check?
We're really got to get a water game now. And be like, let's think about this first. We break his door down. Do you think he'll really want to help us?
Well, if I roll a nat 20 on charisma.
Cerulean
What's a
would just
roll?
sigh and knock again.
What is this nat 20 you speak of?
Yeah.
My bad. Sorry, guys. I'm very. It's something in this book. I'm gonna gesture to my religious book that I'm carrying around.
Oh, Lord.
Ah, yeah. You often read it right before.
This is religious book is the player's handbook.
It's in the. It's just the D&D player handbook is what I'm holding.
He slides it open and is like, ugh, what do you want?
Would you please just grant us one more moment of your time? If you would like, I'll have these fools stay outside.
You and the big one can come in. The other two stay outside.
Am I the big one?
Yes.
Is he the big one?
Hey.
Arturus is gonna flex and be insulted.
Uh-huh. Keep showing off. It doesn't help you.
It's not showing off, it's a mere accurate assessment of my own body and capability.
He's gonna open the door for Cerulean and Abram.
Open the door.
Open the door!
Come on.
Open the
Before I
really?
door!
change my mind.
Cerulean would walk into the
Right?
I'm
And
guessing
Abram, I
Abram would
assume you're
follow.
gonna follow.
I'm following.
And he would close the door, leaving Uriel, Cora, and Arturus outside.
Okay, guys, we should probably go look for other clues while this is happening. There's no sense in having us do nothing while they're having this conversation.
Hey. Alright.
Oh wait, am I talking to myself?
Uriel's
Is
there.
here? Yeah,
Um,
let's go do that.
alright.
Can we just say that we're doing that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright, I'll get to you guys in a minute. Abram and Cerulean, you guys are back in his home again. Where he offers you each a chair and a small cup of water before leaning
sure.
back into a wall, or kind of like hopping up on a stone ledge and looking at you guys.
Cerulean would take the water and sit down and be like, I'm so sorry about our previous interaction. If you don't mind telling me, what is your name?
Evis. Or Ivis. Doesn't really matter.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too.
So, we went to the tree and we noticed this feather hole, seemingly a keyhole, and it reminded me of something I saw here.
Oh, you mean the symbol on my door?
Yes, I believe that was the one.
And, I assume you're asking because you want to get inside?
Yes.
I have the key, but I'm not really inclined to open the door again.
I know that you think that we're merely fools, but yeah, much more of a party than those you've seen. And
Yeah.
I say we have a chance.
I figured the other three, right? Osier
Yes,
told
we
me
have.
about them. A Warforged, a Kenku, and an elf, right?
Yes, those are the ones. We may seem like just a group of misfits, but I assure you, we can handle whatever throws at us.
Alright. So, yeah, let's... I suppose I could open it for you, but in truth, the last time I opened it was under, well, for someone who was in much more dire circumstances than healing their child's deafness.
Well, in addition to that, see, our elf, she has, well, I don't want to go too much into her personal business, but she has some issues back where she's from. She's hoping that she could find a clue here within the fruit to hear someone close to her.
Oh, I see. Well, any medicine you make from the stuff at the top of the tree can't leave the forest until it's consumed.
Well, but maybe we could find a way to see what it's made of. Get some ideas.
Fair point. Okay, so let's say I open it. Then, I mean, you ascend and survive the thing or things inside. What do you do after? You're not gonna... or
Well, I'll be honest, I'm not sure what we'd do after, but that's just something we'll figure out when we get there.
Well, you don't seem like the kind of people who are gonna lie out of greed. As much as I don't want to open it for something as superficial as a child's hearing. I suppose that if there are 7 of you, you stand a better chance than the last 2 did.
So, are you saying that you'll open it for us?
If you wouldn't mind, I would like to test at least the 4 of you first.
I think that is fair.
Alright. And, follow me.
Should we get the others?
That would be preferred.
Abram, do you mind doing that?
Yes, I will go get the others. I'm going to take a sip of the water that you gave us earlier, and I'm going to go get the others. I'm gonna walk out to the front door and be like, "Come on, guys."
Are we out of the front door? I thought we said we were gonna go look for
they were gonna
clues.
go do something. Hold up. Let me, let me go do that for them.
I am outside the door though.
Okay. So it's just Arturus. Okay. Arturus. You are wandering the village in search of extra information. Dear Lord, you guys are making me flip between these two scenes like nobody's business. And what are you looking for specifically? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Yeah. No, I was just gonna ask what you're looking for, who you're talking to.
Well, I'm obviously not talking to the shadow guy. Or the death spirit dude.
He's
He's
not
very
helpful.
useless. Not even slightly.
There are
So,
multiple
I suppose I'm just
shopkeepers,
looking.
as well as Nirin, and a few of the other spirits back in the tavern.
I'm just looking for more information that would be useful. Like if anyone had more details about like what type of trial it is, like how other people have unlocked it. You know, general stuff that would be helpful when we go in.
Alright, alright. Okay. I will need, let's just... I'm trying to figure out how you'd find this information, like, unless you're going up and actually asking people. So... Okay, so I guess, like, there's any number of people you could go ask. Who, like... Yeah, there's also a shopkeep. There are multiple shopkeeps.
Who looks like they would have heard the most stuff?
Let's go insight.
$24.
You would hear, whispers of a...
Quiet conversation.
Yeah. Quiet conversation about, a shopkeeper who wears a strange mask over their face.
Oh, didn't get it. That was a reference to Africa by Toto. Anyways, I'm going to head over to the shopkeeper and engage in civil conversation.
So you would go over, and, you would see this, deep gray spirit with some, rust-colored flecks in their fur.
Oh. Hello there, spirit.
Yeah. And he's wearing a mask over the upper part of his face, with these blue, smoothed over gems for eyes.
I like your mask. It's very cool.
1 second.
I have a mask too, and he's going to and he's going to show him his mask.
Interesting design and make.
Yeah, it's somewhat magical. I didn't really decide it. But anyways, he's going to like make it disappear, and then going to say, but anyways, that's not why I'm here. You look very knowledgeable. And so I just wanted to ask you if you could give me, and, well, by proxy, my party, any information about what exactly goes on inside the tree, how other people have gotten in, like what type of trial it is, you know?
Um. So I see Evis couldn't dissuade you.
Nope, he could not. I assume you're talking about the healer.
Yep.
That
He's
makes
a
sense.
bit of a stubborn soul, but he's got reasons for it.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
I assume that everyone has their reasons.
So you plan on going up? Try and retrieve
Yeah.
the so-called prize at the top?
Yes, that is the intention. Hopefully all is well, but you never know. That's partially why I'm trying to gather as much information as possible. It's always best to be prepared when you're going into a trial. Give you the best chance of learning, growing,
True.
living to tell the tale.
True. I can't say I recommend it. I myself am a casualty of what happened in there. But, I suppose if you're dead set on going, I could at least give you some information.
Yes, that would be helpful.
Well, it's kind of a survival trial. More like if you can survive in the wilderness, though not really much of anything there. There are, of course, excuse me, creatures that stalk the inside, and it's a lot bigger than you'll think it is. Generally, though, you shouldn't have too much trouble so long as you don't get lost. I mean, until you reach the top.
Interesting. Do you have more information on this getting lost? Is there magical force?
Yeah, well,
Merely a
obviously.
product of the complexities of the tree?
It changes every time someone steps inside. So,
Like I forget what they're called. Like one of those moving mazes.
a labyrinth. Yeah,
A labyrinth. Aha.
it's kind of like one of those. Nobody who goes in ever gets the same experience. But the worst part is the fact that you can, by magical means, get doubled back, turned around, any number of fun things.
Can you? Let's see. And to be the safest, do you perchance like are you able to tell me like the worst thing that you've heard in there? Like the most awful, brutal trial that you've heard of? I want to know the worst, so I know, or I can prepare for what to expect.
It all ends the same way. There's a giant creature at the top that guards the. Well, guards the garden, if you want to call it that. But, yeah.
Stingy as a dragon, ain't it?
It's a giant plant.
Yeah.
But,
Stingy as a dragon.
yeah. Yeah, you could say that. Yeah,
Interesting.
No one's ever gotten
Do you
past
happen?
it. Sorry, you were saying something?
No, I just have a curious thought come to my head. Do you happen to have any oil, perhaps?
Oil?
Yeah. Some flint steel, basic survival gear.
I mean...
Oh wait, do I have a flint and steel?
If you have like an adventurer's pack or something, you should have the basic survival tools.
Do you happen to have any, like, oil, something that you would use, like combustible stuff that you would use for, like, torches or
We don't really use torches around here. We use, either glowing plants, bioluminescent solutions.
No, I was just wondering, because, like, surely there's plenty of travelers that come through this way.
True, but if you're looking for something flammable, the blacksmith has better things for that. I sell general items and plants.
Oh,
Not like I can do much else. But
thank you. This is very helpful. I'm going to go talk to him.
her, and yeah.
Her. Sorry.
Yeah, you can, but you kind of
I
like.
haven't seen her, so I kind of
Yeah.
just assumed.
Fair point.
Anyways,
Yeah. If you're gonna go
I'll
talk
be
to her,
off.
you'd better run, cause.
begins
get
dead
the,
sprinting. Dash 120 feet.
All right.
Oh wait, how fast is that? A turn is 6 seconds, and if you dash, that's 120 feet. That's like
Let's not go into the math.
that
I
far.
heard a group
in
do the
6
math for
seconds.
like if you added like
But
all possible
I
like
can get to
spells
anywhere,
and
I can
speed
get to
boosts.
anywhere with this radius. You see the
That's
little measuring
not the
line?
whole size of the village, but you know, because this is just a general like I didn't have anything to represent it. This is a representation.
Yeah, I know. But
Um,
I'm saying I can get that far in 6 seconds.
Yeah. I did see a group who did the calculations though with like magic items, Tabaxi Monk, as well as like a bunch of speed potion, like haste potions, etc. You can get going pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Um,
Gotta love the one-trick pony builds. It's always insane.
Yeah. So you head over to the blacksmith place, which seems to be like this clay dome shell thing with an entrance in it, and you can see some kind of glow coming from inside.
Ooh. Slightly winded here. Do I see the blacksmith?
You wouldn't see anybody outside. Though
Do I
there's a-
see?
there's
Is
a-
there a door?
No door specifically, just an entranceway. There is a sign that says open though.
He's going to walk in, and just to be safe, he's gonna knock on the door frame.
You walk in to see like a small forge, going, a female earth spirit, which, as I have stated, earth spirits are huge in comparison to their brethren. Kind of, using a hammer and tapping out something along an anvil.
Ah! Hello, miss. You must be the, blacksmith that I've heard about.
Oh. Hi. Oh, you're one of the people who came in. You're a friend of the little Vulpin girl, right?
Correct.
Huh. I'm going to assume Hemlock sent you?
He's drawing connections to names. Yes!
Figured as much by the way you were running.
He told me to hurry, so I did.
Fair point. So, what brings you to here? You don't have another sword to mend, do you?
No. My sword is not prone to breaking. As of now. I was just wondering, since you're so acquainted with fire combustion and heating things, if you happen to be able to provide me, and by proxy my party, with some, oil.
Oil. Hard to come
Combustible
by
oil.
around here, mostly because we don't use a lot of flammable things. I work mostly off of a wood forge, but I'm sure I have a few jars in the back.
Very
And,
nice.
Can I ask what you need them for?
Just general inventorying and other purposes.
She just rolls her eyes. Like, you could tell she knows she's already on to what you're planning. Okay. And she would go back and pull out, a vase of oil plus, like, a few small jars. How many jars do you need?
Let's see. Enough to cover 15, 20 feet of ground. Like if you just spread it. So what? That's like 2 or 3? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say about 3. Do you have something
3?
you can either trade for it, or do you have coin?
Do I have coin? I think I do have coin. How much coin do you want?
I'd say 30. It's not easy
30.
to come by oil around here.
True. Interesting.
Yeah, it's a bit pricey compared to probably what you're used to getting.
Yeah, that is quite pricey.
But, actually...
Is there any favor you can have me do? I mean, that is quite a bit of money, especially to what I'm accustomed.
Hold on. I'll bump it down to 10 since you're a friend of the little fox girl.
10 is much more manageable. Thank you very much. I will drop or fish out 10 gold pieces and hand it to Miss Blacksmith.
Alright. You hand it to her, she takes it, and she motions you to take the 3 jars of oil.
Okay. He's gonna take them. Then he's gonna turn around and look at the camera. That's a surprise tool we'll use for later.
Oh, jeez. Alright. You guys, we're gonna take... Oh, I have left the thing on the "we'll be right back" screen, like, forever. Okay. We're gonna go take a break till 10. So that I can set up some stuff.
Gosh, I really hope that wasn't for nothing.
You hope.
If
right.
you just lied to me, I'm gonna be mad.
Lied to you about what?
I have to go in
Nothing
15
in particular.
minutes.
You just said something, and I'm not 100% sure it's true.
Alright. What did I say?
Yeah, it'll come up later. I'll tell you when it's relevant.
Alright. Hey, Snake. Hello?
Hi.
Hi. You're just in time for the bout of sparring that is going to happen once I get it set up.
Let's see. We
Hello?
are the place where we got high, right?
You guys are out in the village, looking for a way into the giant tree. And we're on break. Sorry, you arrived just.
Yeah, we just got on the break.
Why are we trying to get into the tree again?
You guys need something that's at the very top.
What's the top?
Like a garden with magical stuff, so that we can heal. We can heal Curio's child.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyways, time to eat food. Despite the fact that I just had dinner, I'm still really hungry.
I'm gonna go grab water and a few other things, and I'll be back.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
I return. Oh, Musty's dead. Oh yeah, yeah. What's that? I need to get something set up. I'll just use this one. All right. Ay, ay, ay. Oh god, I have to keep talking for another 9 minutes to entertain people. What am I doing? Jeez. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh boy. Ay.
Ay. Ah.
Ah.
Ah. I have 3 minutos.
Ah. Sorry you have to leave early.
I don't want to.
Family stuff?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I got an early morning tomorrow, so
Oy.
5 a.m. morning. And 11 o'clock, I'm usually zonked out.
Yeah. Looking through spells.
Okay, I gotta head out.
Alright, see ya.
See you now.
Bye.
Oi, nerds! How many of you are all here? We gotta get this kicking. Who's all here?
I'm back.
Musty, Avo, Snake. You guys here? Musty, Avo, Snake.
Oh my goodness, I'm here. Hello. My goodness, I was talking, but I was muted.
Of course.
Yeah, same. I did the same thing.
Okay, so Snake. Snake.
What?
Okay, you are here. All right, so
I am
let's
now.
get this party started. We're back, chat. And I get that there's skipped frames. I'm sorry. So,
It'd be funny if Jay was foreshadowing about this little sparring session when he said that Abraham thought that the only one spirit that looked somewhat threatening was the rock ones.
Alright, I'm gonna drop everybody in on the map. You guys, I do not have a token for... I forgot to make a token for Evis, so you guys are running on what I have right now. So, we will use... We'll just use another, we will use, I don't...
Dark side.
We'll just use a blank token. Just use a duplicate of Abram's token. So the three of you arrive at the hot spring most of the spirits use, which is more of a communal area, that has been, the spirits have moved away. They're like, yeah, something's going down. We're gonna move away. Barrage, you run back into your party at this moment after having spent most of the entire day kind of just doing whatever.
Run back to what?
Say again? Like, what are you asking?
So you cut out. Where am I running to?
You run back into your party as you're just wandering around.
Hola.
Hello. Hola.
And, Evis would turn to you guys and say, if I am to let you enter the tree, you have to prove that, well, you're worthy, in a sense. And, I need you to try and get past me.
What do you mean by get past you?
Well, correction, I guess I should say, you need to be able to beat me in a fight.
Okay.
So, we'll see if you can.
So what you're saying is you're lying about getting turned into bean paste by April.
Most spirits aren't actually as weak as you take us for.
Okay. Cool fact. Cool fact. We'll see. So,
Yeah.
how do we start this?
Well, sorry. Anyway, he would look at you guys like, well, seeing as there's 4 of you and 1 of me, it's a common courtesy to let the disadvantaged party go first, right?
Yeah, sure.
Evis will be taking head of initiative. The rest of you guys can determine what order you want to go in as you please.
Should we just roll?
Would anybody
let's
like
just
to go
roll for
first?
Who's that? Let me check something.
It's like, okay, whoever he attacks first is who will go first.
It's valid.
And then in order of dexterity.
Yeah.
Okay, so if he attacks, whoever he attacks first, and then it would probably be, well, Arturus has max dex.
Yeah.
Who
So
does
either
the-
Yurio or Arturus, and
Yuria's
then
not here right now.
oh, never mind. She no longer exists.
Cerulean also have max stats.
So probably just Cerulean or Arturus, and then in order of whoever's highest least dex.
Alright. So, Evis, would look at you guys like, so, let's get this started. And you would see, this, wood-like, substance kind of creep over his body until it looks like, and fold over his face, green gem-like pieces covering his eyes, until it looks like he's wearing some kind of armor. His staff in one hand. And he's going to hold up a hand. And he's going to cast... Well, he's gonna, correction. He would reach into a pouch by his belt. And, pull out a handful of something and toss it up in the air before spinning his staff and slamming it down. He is going to cast Spine Growth over... I guess I'll outline the area. With the... there's no height... Like, I can't... there's no draw feature. So...
Isn't there... Yeah, there's select, but that's...
Yeah. So...
I
I'll
don't think
use
people can
fog.
see.
Hold up, let me try something. Center point being here. I'll outline the area. So, get the center point here. This is kind of where it, begins. Sorry. Oh, Lord. I am really trying my, best here. The fog, I'm trying not to cover up your guys' view of what you're seeing. So, starts there.
Can you just show us with the measuring tool?
Well, I'm leaving it so that I can tell what I'm doing. It's a 20 by 20 cube.
Oh, so you can easily hit all of us.
Yeah. That's technically a 20 radius. But I'm just gonna set it like that.
Yeah.
And so, what you guys, each of you is going to take, 2d4 piercing damage, no questions asked.
2d4. Can
Yep.
you roll it for all of us?
Yep, let me grab my d4s. I have a lot of them. You are each going to take 7 damage. This is considered rough terrain, so it takes double movement speed to move. And for every 5 feet you move, you take another 2d4. And he's going to step back here. And you would see him spread his arms, just like, impressed me.
Does he have a token?
Okay, so I guess he
You mind
did
if I go
attack
next?
all of us, so our strategy doesn't work. Should I just go first?
I can happily do a lot of stuff. Can I go
Can-
first?
Can I?
See you guys.
How about we just roll a dex thing to see who goes first?
Yeah, between Cerulean and...
We're just rolling for initiative between just us two, basically.
Yeah, just roll. Because it's equal. Mine probably won't be good, so.
Pretty
Oh,
bold. I got
natural
24.
20.
Natural 20.
Oh, yep.
Plus 5. Yeah. So,
Jeez.
it's a waste of a natural 20. So I guess that means I get to go first.
Alright.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cool. So I am going to... Is that a... it's a bonus action. Aha. I'm going to use a Blessing of the Raven Queen, which is my magical teleport ability. And so I am going to teleport right here. Or like, yeah, right
Where?
behind him.
Okay.
I need to select the move tool. Boop.
Wrong thing. Wrong token.
There.
Alright.
And then I am going to use make 2 attacks with my katana.
Alright.
So first attack to hit will be hopefully okay, 17.
Just barely miss.
Oh. Second one. Oh no, that's unfortunate for you. Yeah, it's above a 25, so that means it's a stunning strike. So he has to make a DC 16 con save.
Okay. Yeah, he's good.
Okay, he's good.
Yeah.
That's fortunate for him. And then I'm going to deal my wonderful little damage here. And that will be 14 damage.
Oh, jeez. Wow. 14, you said?
Yeah. Then I'm going to say, is that impressive enough for you?
You see,
Kind of just goading him to test me.
you see his eyes flash, underneath the thing, and he's like, "You wish. I'm going to use a legendary action."
Of course this guy has legendary actions.
And
I think I was baiting his legendary action.
what we're gonna do is... Frick, where did it go? Frick, where did it go? Frick, where did it go? He is going to... Yeah, you were... Where is banishment?
He's using the lame spell. He's using a legendary action for that? Gross. Doesn't that only, like, last a turn, too?
Where is it?
I guess that does give me a turn to, heal, so I won't complain.
Alright, you need to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Oh, no. It's just a d20, so I'll just subtract whatever bonus I have to whatever this is. Make a flat die roll. 6.
Yeah. He thrusts out a palm and smacks you in the chest, and a magic symbol kind of bursts from his hand, and you disappear.
Oh, no. says Arcturus as he disappears.
Take you off the map.
He's not very concerned.
Let me get my turn.
Yep.
Okay, so we're gonna use my bonus action to enter my wind stance. And just like that, I can fly. I get a movement flying speed equal to my movement speed, but we're gonna that I got now. We're gonna fly my way over here, and then we are going to attack. Let me check something real quick. We are going to attack with both swords using my attack and my extra attack. So first we have the one with the long sword. That's 20 plus 11.
Alright.
Does 20 hit?
20 does hit.
Okay, and I am gonna roll my other attacks first.
Okay.
And then we have 14 did not hit.
Yep,
So the
nope, that
first one was
misses.
the longsword.
Alright. It is...
7. That I
You said-
still.
You said 7?
Yeah.
Alright.
And that's where I'll end my turn.
Alright. Who is faster, Abram or Barrage? I do not remember who.
Let me check.
I only have the basic 30 speed.
Dexterity. Who has the higher dexterity?
Oh.
My dex is 8.
So minus
Mine
one.
is 11.
Okay, Barrage is faster. Barrage, your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
So does whatever we're fighting, the little spirit dude, is he on this map?
Yeah,
Does he have a token?
he's the other blank token that isn't Abram.
Okay. And is this box the damage taking zone if you move in there?
Yes.
Alrighty. So if I don't move, I don't take damage?
Nope.
Okay. Will he take damage if he moves in here?
He has some other funny abilities, so no.
Okay. Still, I am gonna try and cast Command.
Oh,
Oh,
I forget you had that.
all the funny spells that I don't really like are coming out to play.
It can't harm them, right? I can't just say crumple and they will.
It can't explicitly
Yeah.
harm them.
No.
Yeah, it can't harm them. I'm gonna cast that. I think he needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Oh yeah, nope, he's in trouble. What is your
What'd you
save
get?
DC?
14.
Oh, yep, he's in trouble. Go ahead.
So that's a.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say yield.
he like struggles for a minute before kind of heavy sighing and releasing all his spells. And Arturus, you pop back into existence. And he's gonna look at you, Barrage, and it's like, as much as I hate to say it, fair play.
I mean, I don't know if I'd call it fair, but it happened.
Well, it's within your capability to do so, so I consider it fair. I shouldn't have gone easy on you.
I mean, I don't
feel
know.
like you're giving
What's the max amount of
Command
damage
more-
that this spirit could do?
He has access to 5th level evocation.
I don't know what that does.
He's got some nasty spells. Basically,
Okay.
most earth or nature-based spells he has access to. So, and as a legendary creature, he's got a bunch of other nasty stuff. So generally speaking, you guys got the easy side.
Okay. I'm just saying, because I still have over 120 health.
Yeah, okay. His next attack was going to be Steel Wind Strike, which is up to 5 targets, 7d6 per damage per target.
Oh, shoot. That's a lot.
So, yeah, he looks at you guys and like, as much as I detest those kinds of spells, it's a fair play. So, I guess, yeah. You have impressed me. Not really. But you did what you did. So, I will, take you to the tree tomorrow morning. Does that sound like a
Excellent.
fair exchange?
You can make that work. That sounds
Yes.
good.
Ah, my goodness. Oh well. He kind of stretches, and you'd see the wounds you had inflicted on him, kind of just heal up. Slowly, like, close. As his, wood armor fades away. Ah, well. Take care. I will lead you to
What?
your inevitable dooms in the morning. And he's gonna wander off. Leaving you guys to your own devices. And,
Well,
this...
that went much better than I thought it would.
Yo, guys. Pay attention to each other.
I can't hear anything. People just cut out again.
Well, that went much better than I thought it was going to go.
I honestly didn't think that'd work. I thought spirits were supposed to be, like, super wise.
You would bounce in. Most of us are, but think you caught him off guard.
Ah. What kind of spirit was he?
Nature spirit,
Okay.
and a rarity among them as well. So,
So now what?
I guess I should ask you guys: do you want a cutscene, or do you want to just end it here?
Cutscene.
Touching.
Cutscene.
I'm good with whatever.
And this is where I'm gonna leave the thing. You guys don't have to pay attention to Quest Portal anymore. It is not important for the rest of the. I'll use the void scene, just because of the music it has. Oh lord, lag, major lag.
Interesting, interesting.
Okay, so many skipped frames. Hello. Wow. Okay. You guys are in a land far away. Well, not far away. The world...
Somewhere.
Somewhere in the world. You're not sure where, nobody would be sure where. But we come to a cliffside, and there is a figure sitting along the cliffside, a red and gold coat, kind of draped. Well,
Cutting out a lot.
sorry. We come to a cliffside, and there sits a man. His red and gold coat cast aside. Or rather, a piece of a red and gold coat cast aside. The sun is low on the horizon now, as light seems to stretch from the horizon into an ever-consuming night. And you would see what looks like you don't see a face, but long, about shoulder length. Correction. It's not long. It's kind of medium length. Black hair, kind of in this ruffled mess, and this figure just kind of sits watching as the sun rises again, and looking around, anyone would be able to tell he's looking out over the world, and more specifically what appears to be the edge of the elf kingdom. And he sits for a long moment, and then two figures walk up beside him. One in a cloak bearing a golden sun along the back of its kind of red flow, and a hat kind of covering his face. The other, a